Well, hello again. I hope this video sees all of you well out there today again, or should I say tonight. Um, Eastern Standard Time here in New York, it's 10 to 8. Anyway, my name is Ralph Matalone. Um, this is my second video posted on here. And I posted a video earlier all about poetry and what this is all about, how it all came about, and that's what this is going to be. And yes, this is the second video, so have patience with me. This one is going to be a biography, and then I will continue doing posting more poetry as I go along. And so this is the second video. And anyway, I'm hoping that we all get to know one another, can support one another, and heal through my poetry. This is my first time vlogging on YouTube. I'm very old school. If I didn't say it before, I'm 58 years old. I came from the days of CBs. Excuse me for a second. That's right, citizens band radios. That was the big thing back in 1982. But you mention that today, nobody will know it. But this is my first time doing this. I'm learning all this technical stuff, and so please have patience with me. Anyway, I am a writer of poetry all my life. Yes, pretty much all my life. And it is my voice in a poetic fashion. Basically, I never had a chance to use my voice or tell my story, and I guess it just ended up on paper. But there is a lot more to it, though. A lot more. Anyway, yes, I just created this to share my life, my voice, and poetry with all of you. If anyone asks if I have a favorite poet or any specific style of writing, I do not. So if anyone says, who's your favorite poet? Or what style of writing? I will say, I have no idea. It just comes natural to me. That's all. And anyway, it's not something that was passed down from my family. What I do is a gift. It just comes natural to me, and that's it. So I did not start, and here's the thing. I did not start writing with poetry in mind, basically. Yes, I am reading this, and I'm trying to focus on the camera at the same time. So, like I said, have patience with me. At the beginning, way back at the beginning, I intended to learn and how to write song lyrics. My passion in life is actually music, and I mean music. That is my life. Yes, I aspired to be a musician, at a very young age. Yet lifelong struggles, unfortunately, like most of you can relate to in our own way, unfortunately got in the way. I've always led a very private life. First time that I'm actually going public, and I just never learned how to write song lyrics. Didn't have the time, and so wherever I would jot words down, and I continued to write, and I just called it poetry, which came naturally to me. And And that's that. There was always a catch to the writing, though. Always a catch. There was still no way I could ever write without music. Music is still my blood, even though I only wrote poetry, and over the years I think I got better at it too. Both are always connected, the music and the poetry. Never once in 30 to 40 years, which if I can do it, I will write as much as I can and continue posting on here. Never once have I written a poem without listening to a familiar song or a new song that I've never heard first, ever. There is no such thing. Here's a poem, here's a song. There's no way I could ever write a poem without music or a song. So, anyway, like I said, that's the catch to my writing. They're still both connected, even though I never wrote song lyrics. Both are always connected. So I spent my entire childhood, as I'm sure most of you baby boomers out there, as they call it, most of my childhood with the vinyl record on the turntable, listening to my favorite rock and pop bands of the 1970s. Of course, that's my heart. I mean, I'm 58 years old, like most of us out there that grew up in the 60s and the 70s. I could never write without the inspiration of a song first. I'd put on the song, I'd go into a trance, and then a few minutes later, there was the poet. That's poetry. That's just the way it worked for me. It was like a light switch being turned on. And next the poem came out of my soul and onto the paper. Yes, music and writing were always connected. My lifelong dream would be to hear all I have written put to lyrics, a song, and music. Everything I write, in the back of my mind, I just hear music to it. It's more lyrically, I think it's more lyrically written than if I was some professional poet. I mean, because that's really what's in my heart. And if you hear it and you understand music, you might feel the same way. We all have a different perception. But there's always a song in my heart when I write. So there's the music, there's a song, they come together. And that's the way it's always been. I could never write without putting music on first. It just, like I said, a light switch and boom, then there comes the poetry. But anyway, lastly, I just want to thank a few people who have supported me through it all, and to those who have inspired me. My friend Tracy, who is the most amazing human being you could ever possibly meet, who has had all of the unconditional patience in the world and has supported me through all of her own struggles in life. And she's got her own. But she put them aside and supported me, and I am very, very grateful for her. And thank you, my dear friend Tracy, for that, and I wish I could do more for you. You're an amazing person. Another friend, I'd like to thank my friend Kyle, whom I actually met at my last job. We worked together, and we just clicked as one. And maybe one day he'll see this, because he just moved, so I haven't really kept up with him. He's busy, but maybe one day he'll see this, or I'll talk to him and tell him about it. It means the world to me, and I am grateful for him. When we worked, he accepted me as his partner when no one else in this world did, unfortunately. He gave me the confidence and empowered me when others took that confidence away. Yes, sir. Thank you for that, Kyle. I am grateful and so appreciative of that. There are those out there who have inspired me in a different way. Let's just say they have no idea who I am, yet have been the biggest inspirations. All the music and all my favorite bands and musicians have been so healing to all the hurt, pain, and struggles I have been through, as most of you can relate to out there. Music is just a healing thing, whether it's happiness, sadness, whatever it is, whatever the music is. It's just so positive and so healing to most of us if music is your thing. And yeah, anyway, yes, sir. And yes, all my favorite bands and musicians have been so healing through all my struggles and inspired me to do all my writing. Basically, I'd put the music on, and it's not just the music. I respect all the bands as I hear the music, and there's the poetry in the writing, and just to quote some of my favorite bands would be Queen and Freddie Mercury, who is, to me personally, is probably one of the greatest performers and entertainers on this planet. I mean, tragically, we lost him in 1991 at 45 years old, but his music keeps him alive, as I'm sure you can relate to. I mean, as some of you might remember or have seen Live Aid in 1985, they call that the perfect concert. I mean, the man was a genius, and he is missed. Amazing, amazing man, Freddie Mercury and Queen, of course. So, yes, and also Journey, Steve Perry, amazing vocalist, voice range. Oh, I love him. Great band. First album I ever listened to was called, from Journey, was called Infinity. Then they, I have a very good ear for music. I always did. I listened to enough of it. So it was a different sound. And by the time they got to Escape and post albums after that, the sound changed. From Escape on, it was more of like, I think, a pop sound than a real bluesy rock and roll sound from the 80s. They changed it up a little, but still amazing music. Still amazing music. And a little bit out of the box from rock and roll, one of my idols is John Denver, who another one sadly and tragically passed away in 1997. Very, very sadly. Plane crash. I idolized the man. All his music is so genuine, and it's just something that I relate to. And yeah, he's another one of my idols that inspired me so much and inspired so much of my music. So, another thing that's kind of out of the box here. I am a big fan of two shows called America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent. Many human beings, no different than you and me, standing on the biggest stage in the world, basically, as they say, in front of thousands, singing and performing different acts, performing their hearts out. And seeing and hearing them makes me realize that nothing is impossible. Nothing, if you put your heart to it. On the last show of America's Got Talent, a man named Richard Goodall, if you've seen it, won the whole show. And every year the bar gets higher. I believe this was season 19, and he won it. And a man that's a couple of years younger than me. I think he's 55 or 56, and that I connect with. So, you know, how a person has the strength and the courage to do that in front of 3, 4, 5,000 people and millions on television, I don't know. But anyway, Richard Goodall was a janitor, or still is a janitor, I don't know, from Indiana, and lived out his dream on the AGT stage. Next, on Britain's Got Talent, way back in 2007, there was a little 6-year-old girl named Connie Talbot, if I can mention the name. She's now 24 years old and still performing independently and privately, which I so respect because I'm a very private person. And I am a huge fan. I admire and respect her deeply and continue to watch her videos on YouTube. I may have never known these people, probably never will, but as so many others, names I haven't mentioned, but just those two kind of stand out for me, I think, more than the rest of them, that I just feel connected to for some reason, you know. But there's a lot of incredible talent on those shows that really, actually, watching them do that, I mean, I was scared to death to do this. And seeing these people can perform in front of 3,000 people, I'd have a heart attack or pass out. And I'm scared to do this, but I'm doing it. So, anyway, yeah, so, anyway, yes, have patience with me here. Yes, I may never be on that big stage. I doubt that. But these human beings have inspired me, as I stated, very, very much to create this vlog and use my voice and my writings on YouTube. And I've been spending a couple of days trying to figure out how to do this. Believe me, I'm no tech whiz. So, anyway, I am reaching out to you through YouTube, through this YouTube vlog, and I cannot tell you, as I've stated, how nervous and how scary this is to me. I have no social media accounts, none. Maybe one day I'll try, but I have no Instagram, no Facebook, none. Like, I'm old school, I really never needed them, but I think at this time I'm trying to change everything around. I might just go for one of them. If it's free, I don't even know. I don't know much about them. But, anyway, like I said, I have no social media accounts, so this YouTube is very important to me. And in today's day and age, without social media, you're pretty much left on the outside. Like I said, back in my day, it was CB radio, Citizens Band, you know. And now it's the big thing is social media, and just gotta learn. That's all, I guess. If I want to reach out and connect with people that are out there, and but yes, and anyway, yes, I'm using my voice for the first time. I will continue to post videos of me sharing my poetry with you. Thank you for your support and for listening. And mutually, I only hope to support and inspire all of you. It's always mutual. It's not just for me. So I hope there's something that you can relate to as I write my poetry. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, holiday season, and may God bless all of you. Thank you all so very much. Forgive me if I sound nervous. I've never done this, and put it public. But thank you so much.